Welcome back to Judo Highlights, guys. Another video for you today. So this is my top 25 top ippons from the World Championships that we just had. And I'm not gonna lie, this took a long time to make, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Number 25. So this is Flicker from Israel. Pulls out a really nice drop down seoi nage. One hand on the lapel, one hand on the sleeve. Does a little fake to get in there, and his opponent flat on his back. So as we go into number 24, just want to talk about my criteria for all of this. So not only the throw itself, but also was it in the final, who was it against, and the technical ability leading up to the throw and the execution itself. I'm not looking for just big powerful throws, but really graceful judo, lots of good setups, deception, and against high quality opposition. So number 23 now, and this is by Lucenti from Argentina. Probably a judoka you haven't heard of before, but just a wonderful grip and go seoi nage. Breaks balance beautifully. His opponent just doesn't know what's happening. He's under there so quick, and just control all throughout the throw, flat on his back. Brilliant work by the Argentinian. Number 22, and this is Cassie. So I'm sure you know Cassie, world champion, of course, at 81. And he pulled out this really powerful ippon seoi nage, but I don't like the throw that much, but I like the setup. So breaking the grip, getting the foot sweep, pushing the arm into the guy's stomach before he jumps in there. So he really created a good reaction to get this throw going. Not the prettiest looking throw, but the control's there at the end, so that's all that matters in the end, I guess. Number 21. So Davabri from Sweden, and he pulls out this wonderful standing ippon seoi nage. It's kind of standing, kind of lunging, but I love the height, and you don't see these very often, the standing seoi nage, so I've got to include one of those. And I do feel like there's been quite a few seoi nages up until now, but they're going to get less and less, and these techniques are going to get a bit more ridiculous, a bit more rare, a bit more exciting. So here we go, into 20, number 20. So Fonseca now, and just a extremely powerful, I guess it's an osoto otoshi, but I love the way that he throws his whole body into it, and dealing with a taller opponent, it's a difficult technique to do. 19, Adamian, the Russian. So he's a real powerful guy, but also has some good technique as well. And he's just waiting for his opponent to go, and he knew exactly what he wanted to do. Uranage, as the leg goes around, and look at the lift, the power, the drive. And in this next clip, you'll see his face. Just the determination on his face. Ah! And the judoka in blue, sorry I forgot his name, but he just knows. He's enjoying it. He's laughing as he's going over. He's like, I've screwed up here, but if you're down in points and you got to go for it, well, that's what you got to do. All right, number 18, and this is from Shamilov, and two ippons from Shamilov in this video, but another beautiful counter here. I'm gonna call it Tani Otoshi. Someone might call it a Kosotogake, but I think there's a bit of ambiguity between those two. Someone's gonna say something in the comments, but whatever. But just beautiful timing, similar to Adamian. I kind of wonder if they practice this in Russia. Just when someone goes, go the other direction, anticipate it. So big ippon from Shamilov. Number 17, Lapin Agov from Russia. So 3 Russians in a row now. And this one, just beautiful ashiwaza. So first the fake, faking an osoto, faking an uchimata, but it's a really good way to set up the ashibarai. And I really like the rotation he gets afterwards. Usually this technique, they just kind of fall in front of you, but he manages to rotate all the way around. Real powerful ippon. Number 16, Imalia from Estonia. Sorry, I'm so bad at pronouncing these names, but this one here, just a beautiful counter. Goes in for the Kosoto Gake. The Brazilian trying to look for his own Uchimata as well, but he doesn't have the grips. See the inside grip there from the Estonian? And that's the key to getting the leverage, turning it into an Uchimata. Really good counter. Textbook, I would say. You don't get better than that, come on. In this next angle, you can just see the importance of that inside hand. Elbow under the armpit, really close, hand around the face. Beautiful work. Right, number 15. And we've got Chochi from Belgium. Pulls out this wonderful Osotogari. The guy bounces off the ground. So come on, you don't get better than that. That is a powerful Osotogari. And he does well. Blue's head goes under his armpit, which isn't the best, but he keeps control of that upper body and manages to get the ippon. 14 now. Turaev from Uzbekistan. And I've never seen this combination before, so just for its uniqueness, I'm putting in here a Sode into a Kosoto Gake. He might be the only judoka in the world ever to attempt this. I challenge anyone to find me a video of someone doing the exact same thing. But that's a wonderful combination. I like it a lot. I mean, usually here you see the other leg go across for an Osoto, or the other leg come on the inside for a Kochi. You see that a lot, Sode Kochi, but Sode into Kosoto. I reckon that's pretty cool. Number 13 now. And this one from Minku from Belarus. And he just had a wonderful Kochi Makikomi, I guess, against Gaitero. And they get into the sequence here, kind of looking to throw each other. Gaitero looks for the big pickup that he likes to do, doesn't get it. And then Minku changes direction, gets the foot in there. Kochi Makikomi. Just such power with this throw. He finds the angle. He was kind of looking for it earlier on. And that's just a wonderful, wonderful throw. No ambiguity there. Who got the ippon? Who's the winner? That is decisive. Right, number 12. And we have Shamshidin from Kazakhstan. And I just really like this. Look, goes in for the ippon seoi nage, stands up, goes straight into an Osoto Otoshi, and just a drive he gets, kind of like Fonseca, but I think it was a bit more elegantly performed, and I'm loving the combination. Drop down seoi nage, stand straight up, straight into an Osoto, using the same grips obviously, so that's a really, really good combination, and a great ippon again. Right, number 11 now. Just barely missing out on the top 10, Lesik from the Ukraine. And at the edge of the mat, turns it into a beautiful Haraigoshi Makikomi. And pay attention to his right arm. So he's got the sleeve, but White doesn't. So he could release it anytime he wants. Found the opportunity, released that hand, and went straight in for a big ippon. It's a wonderful, wonderful Haraigoshi Makikomi. Right, we're into the top 10 now, and these are the big ones, my favorites. So Kim, winning by ippon of course, and just a really, really nice Uchimata. I think he would have gone flying if White was a little bit shorter, but just the lift he gets with his right leg, really, really well done, really well executed. Fist right around the chin. Elbow doing what it needs to do. Good step in. Such flexibility as well, so I really, really like that ippon. Number 9. I bet you thought I wasn't including any newaza in this. You're wrong. There's one newaza ippon from Shamilov. Here it is. Tomoe nage. Lands straight into an armbar. So just a great combination. Why not? Why not? It's great. Right, number 8. So Hashimoto now. And I'm going to say something controversial. This is not a Tai Otoshi. This is a Seoi Otoshi. And it's kind of interesting. I think I'll do a video on this later on, but in Japan, if you got your legs like that, people call it a Seoi Otoshi. A Tai Otoshi, you have to do standing. So as soon as a knee hits the ground, then it's going to be a Seoi Otoshi, regardless of what you're doing with your upper body. So let me know what you think about that in the comments, but regardless, a beautiful ippon. He got it in golden score. He was almost out, so he pulled out a really big throw when he needed to, and it was a great one. Okay, number 7. So Bozbayev from Kazakhstan. And for me, this is just fabulous. A little Kosoto touch there. He's pushing him on the outside of the mat. Gets the reaction with the lapel hand. And then jumps in. Just puts his body in the way. There's no real effort on his part. He's just putting his body in the perfect position for this wonderful drop down Seoi Nage. And the Egyptian judoka, he just walked onto it, so that's a really nice one. Number 6, Maisaradze now from Georgia, and the AGF didn't put his graphic up for his name, but whatever. Beautiful ippon here, and I think this is really high level. So what he does with his right foot is he first brings Blue's leg closer to him, and then on the return, he steps in for, I guess it's a kosoto or a tani otoshi. I'm going to say kosoto, but just what he does with his foot. Watch his right leg, brings it in, and on the way out, he goes in. That's some real high level stuff there. Never seen it before. Fabulous ippon. Number 5 now, and of course Fonseca. I wanted to put 3 of his ippons in this video, but I thought 3 was a bit too much. And in the final, this Kochigari, as he grips over the back, he just goes for it. He's already a Wazari up. He didn't need to do this, but he thought he would go out in style, and so he deserves his place in the video. Brilliant ippon. And just look what he does with his right leg. Just continues sweeping all the way. Great ippon. Number 4, Boltabayev. And this technique, it's amazing. What else can I say? So Blue goes in for a kosodogari, and he just steps the leg out, changes direction, gets his grip on at the same time, and throws him over for an ippon. Bit of slow-mo now, but a wonderful, wonderful ippon. Might as well be a tewaza, I guess, or a counter. No idea what to call it. But this angle, really good angle here. You can see the change of direction. As he goes in, he just cuts that kosoto down immediately, turns it into his own attack, lands right on top of him. So it's not more decisive than that. Come on, amazing. Guys, you gotta forgive me, I forgot one. 4.1 from Chopanov. This is amazing. I couldn't leave this out. Look at that. Ashibarai. And he does it moving forward. He's just, the way he's stepping in there, gets so much lift. Executed perfectly. Brilliant fake. Look at that. That's something you generally see heavyweights do. So I had to include this one, guys. I hope you like it. And let's continue. Number 3. How can I not include this one? Shirazishvili against Bobanov, of all people. So high level competition. Final of the World Championships. And Shirazishvili just pulls out this amazing Ochigari. Grip underneath. Turns the direction. Hangs on for dear life and just shoots in like a rocket. Come on. Bobanov maybe making a mistake going in for a kosoto like that with a grip above against Shirazishvili, who likes that underhook so much. Probably a tactical mistake by Bobanov, but Shirazishvili took advantage of it. Fabulous ippon. Let's get one more angle. One more angle. So as you can see, Bobanov just kind of walks into Shirazishvili's favorite grip. He loves that grip around the back with the underhook. He just walked into it, but Brilliant work by Shirazishvili. Brilliant ippon. Okay, number 2 now. And Nagasawa from Japan. You guys know how much I love Japanese judo. And this is just as textbook as it gets. A big uchimata, a kosoto, pushes them backwards, and then jumps in with the foot. And what I really like about this is from another angle, you can see that he's there and then he's not. So he's just kind of getting out of the way, pulling with his lapel hand, and he's just putting his leg in the right place. Mungai is walking onto it. Look at this. So he's setting it up, waiting for him to walk onto his leg from the kazushi that he generates with his top grip. And then once he's there, the lift with the leg. Beautiful work. And number 1, Grigalishvili. I've talked about this before, but the final ippon, I mean, he kind of bear hugs him, kind of throws him on the ground, but it's everything that's leading up to that ippon, which I just find so fascinating, so amazing. It makes me want to watch more Grigalishvili. Let's see it one more time from a different angle. And it's just a bear hug. It's just a kosoto with a bear hug, jumping on top of him. Nothing special, but this is everything. The setup, cross grip, foot sweep, break the grip, another foot sweep sasai, grabs the grip around the back, and then just goes with him. Finds the right angle, finds the right direction. And it's this kind of setup from Grigalishvili, in my opinion, will make him world champion at some point. He's young, and he's got skills like this. This is just amazing. So anyway, guys, that's my top 25 plus 1. What did you think? Like, subscribe if you liked the video. It took a really long time to make, so if you could help me out, that would be great. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!